Alright, everyone, so welcome back. We are now on to our 8th match.
Interesting.
What? Oh.
This is going to be interesting.
Yes, it will. Anyways, we are on to our 8th match with Mythos, who is the 4th player for our Divine Souls, which means we still have one more, which is Nova, against the last player of Neo Genesis, who is Yo. In this case, Mythos obviously is using Kagero again. Yeah, kind of have to. And Yo is using Royal Paladins and is actually using the Sanctuary of Light. It's one of the, I think it's the newest chain ride, or the only chain ride.
Yeah, it's the newest version of Chain Ride.
Newest version of chain ride for Royal Paladins, and it's actually pretty good, for what it does. However, Mythos misrode to grade 1, which actually isn't too much a problem if he can live.
No, it's a problem.
It's
a problem no matter what.
It's still a problem, but if he lives, it might not be too bad.
If I was Mythos, I would have taken that hit.
Only for the sheer fact, in case he doesn't draw a grade 1 right now, he could have used
He
the
could counterblast.
counterblast one, which he didn't.
Yeah, he could have gotten Conroe if he hadn't got the grade 1 from the...
Which is the counterblast one, look for a grade 1, and then just kind of live for a turn. Except
At this point, I think Mythos is about at his limit.
He might be.
He did his job well. I can take it from here if it comes down to that. But then again, Mythos could always mount a comeback, depending on when he rides.
Hopefully.
Technically, he has to ride next turn in order to do it, because Yo is getting full ride chain, and all the benefits that go with that.
Yep. Ride chain, you look for another Sanctuary of Light, and later Sanctuary of Lights on the field get 3k each. That's a bitch.
Yeah, riding the grade 2 or grade 3 as you search for Sanctuary of Lights. The grade 2 is on successful ride chain. The grade 3 is for counterblast 2, no matter what you ride it over. And then the limit break is it gives plus 3k to every Sanctuary of Light. So essentially Sephiroth.
Yeah, or as I call it, Zerkiel. Okay, so Mythos didn't get that grade 1, which he just counterblasted for Conroe to get Gojo.
So next turn he'll ride, but unless Yo doesn't have a grade 3, Yo is going to be at grade 3 by that point. And what's worse is that because he had to because he had to retire Conroe for it, he lost power for his attack.
And he got grade 3. That's not the chain one, but it's still a bitch.
It's a Sanctuary of Light, but it's not the Sanctuary of Light, and the army appears.
The army of Brightness Dragon. It says rar.
Brightness Dragon is an unlocked unit for Royal Paladins, but it also has you can counterblast 1 to unlock the unit in case you're going up against the Joker and have to do that. It also has its own limit break ability, which is Counterblast 2 and Soul Blast 2.
You choose 3 Royal Paladin Real Guards. It doesn't even have to be Sanctuary of Light, and they get 5k. So basically a Gancelot break ride. Kind of.
I would call it more like a Soul Saver Dragon, but
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, yeah, I guess that would be true. Because Soul Saver isn't on ride, it's just whenever the fuck you get it.
No, Soul Saver is when you ride it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's on ride.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's
been that
so long.
It's been that long since anyone's Soul Saver.
So long.
And that gives Yo 2 Counterblast, which in this case actually isn't that good, because he can ride Planetary of Light, Planetary Dragon, and as a result, he'll Counterblast 2 and he'll get another Sanctuary of Light.
Yep.
Which will just be another Little Storm.
The grade 1 back there.
Actually, I think he only has 1 Little Storm left.
Even so, he's gonna get it.
So if this works, then he's out of Little Storms. Yeah, he's out of Little Storms.
Yeah, because he rode 1, there's 2 on the field, and there's this last one over here in the damage.
Yeah.
And the random-ass Maron.
It messes up the color scheme of the field so much.
It really does.
One of these things just doesn't belong. So even if Mythos can guard this, unfortunately, it's hard to say he'll be able to guard the turn after, and unfortunately, he knows that.
Alright, so that is the end of this match, despite how short it was. We will move on to our last match between Nova and Yo.